stuck out his tongue and twisted it quickly, and the screws on the box loosened. Then the second one, then the third one. Then he kicked the board. And that was how he sneaked into America. The next moment, he went straight to a hair salon to apply for a job. Yes, his dream was to be a barber. But since he had no experience, he was rejected immediately. Zohan did not lose heart. He kept walking with big steps, singing and dancing, until he reached a small salon. To persuade the lady boss to keep him, he tried to show his skills. He could clap and do push-ups at the same time. And at the end, he even swam on the ground without using his hands. It was impressive, but it had nothing to do with cutting hair. So the boss refused him. Zohan stood up. He was willing to work as a free trainee just to stay. In this way, Zohan finally got his wish, and entered the hair business. As a proper trainee, he never let a single hair fall to the floor. To reach this goal, he used every tool he could. Broom, fingers, even a vacuum. And he still found time to flatter the barber while working. But to make a living, Zohan worked part-time as a driver. When he heard the passenger would be late, he stepped on the gas, swung the car sideways, and used all kinds of risky tricks, turning the business car into a race car. With one final drift, they reached the place right on time. The passenger shouted with excitement, then immediately threw up. Soon, Zohan finally had his chance. On that day, the chief stylist took leave, and Zohan kept asking, until the boss agreed to let him fill in. He tried his best. Even the hair wash felt like royal treatment, and the final haircut, a style like Hillary's, made the old lady very happy. From then on, Zohan started to gain fame. More and more people came to have their hair cut by him. The salon door was packed every day. Some people even traveled long distances, just to try Zohan's special style. However, a taxi driver quickly recognized him, and the sheep feud could never be forgiven. When Zohan got off work, the driver threw a bomb at the salon window, but nothing happened. A greedy seller had swapped it with hemorrhoid cream. The driver was angry and started Plan B. He called Zohan's enemy Phantom, and told him Zohan had faked his death. A clever trick to kill using another's hand. Phantom decided to handle it himself. He began intense training. First he broke 2 eggs and 2 chicks came out. The better the food, the simpler the way. Then he trained his body. First small sandbags, then big ones, then dead pork and even a live cow. After boxing, he ran up a dune in one breath, and practiced in front of a statue. The final fight between enemies was coming.